Good morning. We have with us Mr. Shital Khot, Chairman and Managing Director, SNF Flopam India Private Limited. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
What's happening at SNF Flopam?
Yeah, as we committed, we have installed the capacity what we have committed in Vibrant Gujarat in 2018. So that capacity we have installed around 258,000 metric ton production capacity. And additional, we are moving ahead with the expansion plans immediately. We got the national and state level permissions, so construction phase is going on. So the demand is quite good, as we are quite competitive from India. We are catering to the Indian market as well as exporting to 40 countries in the world right now. Majorly oil and gas projects what we have in South America, Middle East and all the things. So we are catering from Gandhidham plant, so which is one of the Atmanirbhar and for the world as well. So that is, we are making the Prime Minister Modi's vision as well coming on the grounds as well.
And the expansion project, when are you planning to commission and what's the investment?
So in that we have committed an investment of 1000 CR. So which will the commissioning will be by Q1 to Q2 next year. So the construction it will take around 12 to 14 months. So already the equipment mobilization and all the things, long lead items orders has been placed. So we will ramp up because this is not a new technology now for us. Already we have 2 lines which are running. So we are adding one more line in that one, which will be having a similar replica of the 2 lines what we are existing. So it will be on the fast track what we will develop, and we will take it further as well.
And capacity of the plant? And the cumulative capacity once it is operational for all the both the plants together?
So both the plants together, we are moving ahead in the phase 1, phase 2 manner. So initially government has given 20% of increase approval, and additional 20% they will give once we install the 20%. So altogether we will have 450,000 metric ton production capacity in Gandhidham. Per annum. So currently for this expansion as well, we were having 70 acres of land. So additional 47 acres land we have taken adjacent to our plant. So entire as per permits we have to get it converted to industrial NA and all the things. So all those permits are completed. So we can expand very aggressively in this plant as per the market demand. And market demand is quite good in terms of what we are seeing in India and overseas as well.
So H2 of 2026 is when you plan to commission the plant?
Yes.
And once the product starts rolling, are you looking more for exports or from within India?
So it depends on the supply chain management as well, because SNF is having a state-of-art synchronization. So if we have more orders in China or in France and all the things, so they divert the orders to Gandhidham. So like that we are synchronized, as the entire SNF plants are identical. So we can switch over any product to any plant anytime. So that's the beauty of SNF, that any point of the time, even Indian demand is lower, we can have the overseas these things. Indian demand is higher, then overseas we will less it down. But to answer your question, currently in last 2 quarters, we are exporting almost 60% from Gandhidham plant. So that's why Government of India has awarded 3-star export house, where we will get a green channel without taking our containers to the CFS. Our products directly come to the plant. We have the factory stuffing and all the things, where all the logistic bottlenecks will be minimized. And that way we have the good advantage how we take it faster. We produce it and to sell it into the market on the fast track basis.
Any new products that you are launching in the next financial year?
Yes, as a oil and gas, it's a continuous process, I can say, because every field is a different field. And when we start those things, working on those fields, so we develop the ATBS type term polymer as well. So where in India there is Vinati and Advantic are there, we develop those things for our product portfolio, how the quality should be there, and that way we can have the currently we are manufacturing copolymer, so term polymer as well. We will having a big portfolio in our production capacity.
And would you talk about RSTC, which is
Yes.
your regional
Yes,
SNF technical center?
Yeah, that's a very good question. So basically, RSTC we have opened, that is Regional SNF Technology Center, where we currently what is happening is oil operators are sending this crude oil water sample and the core samples as well overseas. So to send those samples and all the things, it takes minimum 3 to 5 months, because it cannot be air freighted, crude oil cannot be. So it has to go by sea and all the things. Several norms are there. So because of that, the project execution was delayed. So we are making this RSTC center in Gandhidham, already implemented. We have invested around 6 CR right now. Another 4 to 5 CR we are investing in this quarter as well. So all the things we have procured, and it will be a state-of-art facility what we are developing in Gandhidham for the Indian oil and gas industry, where we can accelerate the production from the existing fields on the fast track basis.
And when do you plan to start?
It has already started. So last year December we have inaugurated the RSTC center, and we have started. We have got the several R&D projects right from the Kane ONGC as well. So currently several projects we are working on, and we are under discussion with the Middle East several oil operators as well, where we can do the research work in Gandhidham and cater the fast track basis all the output to them, so that they can go for the fast track expansion of the fields.
What's the market share that you do have, and what is your aspiration moving
So
forward?
as of now we are having a 1050 CR turnover. So in near future, once we have this expansion and all the things, so we will cross around 1600 to 1700 CR. So by 2026 or early 2027.
And how big is the market for the
So it
product?
is quite big. Still, the Chinese, they are dumping like anything, and that's what we are working with the government as well. How the anti-dumping duties can be taken place. As of now, they have made it compulsory in oil and gas that you cannot, if the import substitute is there from the China and all the things, they will not give the EC benefit, essentiality certificate, to the Chinese company.
Okay.
So government is taking several steps. We have represented them what are our constraints to make in India. So government is listening to us. They are taking several steps. But further step is how they can put the anti-dumping duty, so that entire, for not only for oil and gas but other sectors as well, like ceramic, paper, textile, all these water treatment, all these market. Because China is having a different mechanism. Whatever they have, they will throw it at the very cheaper price into the market, and they distract the market entirely. So one day you will get a product at $1 as well. Next day it will be $1.8. So there is no consistency in that market as well from Chinese suppliers.
Anything you would like to add from your side?
So basically that is what we are working in this industry. Only my constraints are all the raw materials. Still we are dependent on 90% of the raw material imported one. So I am representing to the government as well. If we have to make in India, so we have to crack these chemicals, and we have to start producing these chemicals in India as well. Then only the true Atmanirbhar will take place. Otherwise, we are just taking the raw material, producing it, polymerizing it and selling it. It will not give that much value addition. But if we go into the end-to-end solutions, raw material manufacturing as well, that will be a game changer, and we can minimize several import dependency from the world, or majorly from the China as well.